Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Seattle Mariners. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Seattle Mariners, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because these guys have already got the building blocks in place, and you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Seattle Mariners.
And on the mound today, Ryan Wu. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, ready to get underway. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And a new season is officially underway.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Low outside.
The 1-2. This one in the air right field. Kenzone on the move. Makes the catch, one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Tap foul at the plate. Just getting started here in Seattle. On the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Got him. Two gone now.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Two outs, base is empty. Now here is Kyle Manzardo. And first offering is fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
just missed.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Next one misses, and the count's even at 2.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed, so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
On the ground to first. Fair ball. And that keeps the inning alive. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
High inside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Ball. That's inside.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Right side, hard hit. Toss to Naylor, and that is the inning. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit.
Number 3, J.P. Crawford.
Into center. DeLauder makes the grab on the run. One pitch and one out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Cal Raleigh, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Bybee, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Comes a 2-2. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him.
Batting third, the first baseman.
So man aboard, and now Josh Naylor. Foul ball there. Oh, one down.
That's ball 2.
Man at first, one away. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 3. Hammer, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. There's a strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 1 out. Just misses there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters. And more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Batter challenges in a very big spot, and it'll stay a strike. The umpire was correct. So they're now out of challenges. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back in Seattle, now it's the Guardians DH, Brian Rocchio. Wu making his first start of the year, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. To the right side, Naylor takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now here's Nolan Jones.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard. At the plate, Gabriel Arias.
Hey!
Second inning here, no score. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Sinker. Low inside.
The shortstop takes the ball.
4-seam fastball. High mill.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. On the Miller, they get 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Down to the bottom of the second, no score. Back here in Seattle, where Mariners fans are celebrating opening day following a season where they won their division for the first time in over 20 years.
An unforgettable season for these fans. They showed up big time. They also got to watch Cal Raleigh dump home runs all over the league, while the starting rotation led baseball in ERA and innings pitched.
If they can throw like that again this year, I'd expect to see them back in the postseason. That's inside.
Ball 2.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So digging in, Rob Refsnyder. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's Randy Arozarena. In the air, left field. And there's 2 down. So up next, Cole Young. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Foul ball still 0-2. Ref Snyder leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. We're celebrating opening day here in Seattle, where the Guardians lead off the third. Cleveland made the postseason last year, but it's safe to say they're hoping for a faster start this season.
Yeah, Boog, how about their run in the second half? They were 15.5 games back in the Central in June and still won the division.
And they were 11 games back in early September.
Just unreal.
Way
that's off the plate.
inside.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
In the air, right field, Canzone moving back for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Chase DeLauder.
Aye.
Top of the third, no score. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2.
Sinker. Low outside.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The next offering misses. Ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 up, 2 down. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Inside ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Late on that fastball.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Circle change. Low outside.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
2 down, nobody on. This to third, Donovan. Whips it across, and the inning is over. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning, and now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh.
Ball. Nope.
He's just
Outside.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That's off the mark. Ball 3.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Payoff pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Here's Josh Naylor. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Number 12, Josh Naylor.
Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Swing, and all the bat went flying there. Raleigh gets his lead at first with nobody out. Out towards right center field. And there's one down. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1.
Hey.
And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Ball one there. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Julio Rodriguez now. He might be the most popular player in Seattle sports at the moment.
Ball inside.
It was cool to see Julio take advantage of his time in Arizona earlier this year during spring training. Went to a Suns basketball game one night, swapped jerseys with Kevin Durant. Remember, Durant played for the Seattle Sonics his rookie season before the team moved away.
What you got?
Rodriguez tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing.
Now I'm thinking about the most impactful athletes in Seattle sports history, and a few names always get brought up. Of course, Ken Griffey Jr., Russell Wilson, Warren Moon, Gary Payton, and I'm definitely forgetting names, and I'm sure everyone is going to be totally fine with that.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Next for the Mariners.
Soto's one of those guys that'll end up homering in every ballpark in the league before his career is over. The only question is, how quickly can he do it?
That one lifted to left. And the inning is over. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Ramirez in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball for a strike.
Two strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with a punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Sinker. Low inside.
Stays alive.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching down, makes the catch. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Strike 2.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Circle
All
change.
tied up here on opening day. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Slider. Middle inside.
That one missing inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
High outside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Slider.
Good battle here.
Low
About to
inside.
be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That's
Ball.
off the
That's
inside
inside.
corner. 3-2 now.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
That one ripped right center field. And it's into the gap. And after grinding through that at-bat, he gets the best of him.
Up next for Cleveland.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
And the batter now, Bo Naylor.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
The 0-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That's out number 2. Go ahead run on base. Here's Brian Rocchio. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We're midway in the 4th. We're tied 0-0.
Hey, what's up, Rock?
Back at T-Mobile Park and stepping in for the Mariners, Rob Refsnyder. Line drive to short and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out. Randy Arozarena will hit next. Fly to left his first time.
Off the plate, ball 1.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Hey.
And that drops in for a strike. That one 95 to finish him off.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Young stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Ball.
A little bit low. Pitch
Ball
misses. Ball 2. And that one is inside. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4. That pitch is low.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. J.P. Crawford digs in now. This one in the air center field. And that will end the inning. On to the top of the 5th. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
Jones, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Hit in the air, left field. Refsnyder moving under it. 1 up, 1 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians.
Ball, that's in.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Four-seam fastball. High nil.
The 1-1. In the air, right field. Canzone under it. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Daniel Schneemann. Flied to right his first time. Sliced hard but foul.
Circle change. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off.
Sinker. Low outside.
Ground ball to the right side. Throws to first. Guardians go down in order. He continues to roll. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1 away. And now it's Josh Naylor, 1 for 2. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first. Home after the 5th inning.
No luck in the hit department tonight.
The right fielder, number 8.
And here is Dominic Canzone, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. That one to first. Manzardo. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Check swing went around. No balls, 2 strikes. Out towards right center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Back to the top of the order. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And that's in for a strike. And it's fouled off.
Circle change. Low outside.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Go ahead run on base. Kyle Manzardo now at the plate. A sliding stop to first. Nicely done for the out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're dialed into the show.
Now pitching for the
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Hunter Gaddis getting ready to make his season debut. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's a guy who does it all. High fly ball right field. Jones should have this one. Takes it in for the out. And up next for Seattle, Brendan Donovan. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. All tied up here on opening day. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next pitch is outside. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Makes a nice running pitch.
Oh, man.
2 down.
Come on, I need a couple of drops.
Up next for the Mariners.
Now, Rob Refsnyder.
Nope, that's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a base hit.
There we go. Finally got out there.
And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
In now is the Mariners DH, Randy Arozarena. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Luke Raley. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Luke Raley in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Ball 2.
Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone, and the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. First and second, 2 outs. Cole Young getting ready to hit. Fought off foul. Breaking ball misses up and in.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one to first, Manzardo.
Damn.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mariners back in Seattle. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. First pitch just misses.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Sinker. Low middle.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Sinker. Low outside. Sinker. Middle outside.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Grounder might be 2. Fired to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Go-ahead run on base. Nolan Jones will hit next. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Gabriel Arias, the next to hit. Swing and a miss.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's Major League Baseball. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Matt Vesta. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. That one gets down for a hit.
All right, let's get a little rally going here.
Run is aboard.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Here's Cal Raleigh now. What more can you say about this guy? Switch hitter, huge power, great framer behind the plate. How did he get his nickname? Well, it was former teammate Jared Kelnick that dubbed him the Big Dumper. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Eric Sabrowski, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Armstrong getting cranked up as well. That misses. Ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and Harvey River coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
Laser.
There we go. He got something going here.
Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there, stepping up to the challenge. Really important at-bat coming up now.
And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor, 1 for 3.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Runner edges away at second. Checks a swing, now an appeal to third. No swing, just held it back there. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two now. And there's the ball. Dominic Canzone in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, wow. Let's go.
Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. Golden opportunity right here.
Well, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. A bunt, and it's popped up. And a foul ball. Here's your 1. Swings and chases a low one there.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Here's a 1-2. To the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Quan settles under this one. And there's one down.
Well, it was a bad read off the bat, but he still managed to make the catch. That could have turned out much worse. Catch saved him a run.
Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. Back up the... Oh, that got him!
Oh, wow. There's our run, guys. Let's go, Julio.
And they take the lead in the 7th. Eric Zabrowski is forced to the mound after the injury.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And now Brendan Donovan swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the bottom of the 7th. Comes up empty.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. All loaded up. Rob Refsnyder now at the plate.
Number 30, Rob Refsnyder.
And that is out of play.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That's a strike, and
My
he inches
God,
closer
that was
to
a
getting
ball,
out of the
dude.
jam. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking for the strikeout. They limit the damage
Oh,
here.
man. We got
So
one
they get
across at
one,
least.
but end up leaving the bases loaded. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mariners 1 and the Guardians nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, we're at the top of the 8th. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians.
Ball.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Toss to Naylor, first out in the top of the 8th. And up next for Cleveland, Chase DeLauder. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Now one
Inside,
miss.
ball one.
Sinker. Below middle.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Circle change. Middle outside.
Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses.
There we go.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So up next, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. He was late there. Strike one.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
What a stop. Fires to first. It's there.
There we go. Nice play,
Totally
JP.
dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now for Seattle, Luke Raley.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
A little out front there as he swings through it. The 2-1. And a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings through it for the K. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Young, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Catcher challenge, will take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here's the 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And that one hit to first. Takes it himself. 2 gone. Here comes the skipper. And righty reliever out of the pen, Sean Armstrong.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Crawford in the box now. No balls and a strike. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. We go to the 9th. So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Andres Munoz on to try and close it out. A chance at his first save of the year. Outside low, ball one.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And that one fouled off.
Circle change. Below middle.
Next offering is downstairs. On the corner for a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That one way inside.
Slider. Middle outside.
On the ground to the left. And that chance handled. Not in time.
He's in there.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. And now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Next to hit, Kyle Mansardo. That one in triple digits. On the ground, and it goes just foul.
Low outside.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Slider. Middle inside.
In the air to left center. Brett Snyder gets under it. Makes the grab.
Up next to Cleveland, the catcher,
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Bo Naylor. And fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
0-1. And that one upstairs.
Circle change. Low outside.
The next
That's
pitch
ball
misses. Ball two.
Fastball.
The Mariners trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of
Ball,
the
that's
ninth.
out.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that
Ball four.
fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Roki in the box now. Takes strike one.
Low inside.
And that one
Inside,
missing
ball one.
inside a sharp slider. Just missed.
Outside.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Toss to Naylor. Now only one out remaining.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, Nolan Jones.
So digging in, Nolan Jones. Trying to deliver as the hero. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Low middle. Sinker. Low middle.
In there for strike one. That's down and in. A slider missed. Tap foul at the plate.
Slider. Middle inside.
One strike away. This one in the air right field. He's got it.
All right, that was close. We'll take the W.
First win of the season.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.